to the update. I'm Talisa Ryder. Donald Trump has announced a travel ban that'll come into effect on Monday. It'll impact travellers from a dozen countries, including Afghanistan, Burma, Chad, Republic of Congo, Iran, Sudan and Yemen. The US president says it's to protect the country's national security and safety of his people. It comes as his latest tariffs on steel and aluminium imports come into effect today. Search teams have brought in an excavator as the search for missing British toddler Madeleine McCann ramps up again. Portuguese and German police are hunting for evidence 18 years after her disappearance. The search will continue until tomorrow at a site between where Madeleine vanished and where her prime suspect had been staying at the time. To Queensland, where the housemate of missing teen Pheobe Bishop has been released from custody without charge. The 34-year-old man was taken in for questioning yesterday. He was one of the last people to see the 17-year-old who disappeared after failing to make a flight to WA on May 15. Acting Chief Superintendent Gareth Channels says investigations are ongoing.
Detectives are continuing to run through several lines of inquiry as investigations continue, and they will conduct physical searches where required. Police are continuing to appeal for any information about Phoebe's whereabouts.
Erin Patterson will continue to give evidence for a fourth day in the death cap mushroom trial. She's been questioned by her barrister, telling the court while making the beef Wellingtons for her relatives, she added dried mushrooms from her pantry, which she now thinks may have contained forage ones as well. And a new research centre at the Australian War Memorial is being named after the nation's first official war correspondent. The Charles Bean Research Centre will be formally opened today in Canberra. War Memorial Director Matt Anderson says he helped to establish the institution when he returned home.
You need to understand this was a man who, in the depths of the fighting in Pozieres on the Western Front, he conceived of the memorial and he said there needed to be a place in Australia where families could come and grieve and mourn their loved ones.
Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, Hawthorn will line up against the Western Bulldogs tonight to kick off round 13 of the footy. Sam Butler to play his first game for the Hawks in 418 days after breaking both his fibula and tibia in April last year. Mal Meninga is expected to be confirmed as the new Perth Bears coach tomorrow. The ARL Commission has reportedly overlooked Brad Arthur and Sam Burgess for the role. And the Socceroos will take on Japan in their World Cup qualifier in Perth tonight. A win would almost certainly send Australia into next year's finals. In entertainment news, Meghan Markle has shared 2 photos to celebrate daughter Lilibet's 4th birthday. One of the photos shows Meghan with her daughter on a boat. The other is a never-before-seen delivery room photo. Chris Martin and Dakota Johnson have apparently called it quits for good. The Coldplay frontman and actress, who have been dating for 8 years, first split briefly back in 2019. And Jessie J says she'll undergo surgery next month after being diagnosed with breast cancer. The pop star says she wanted to share the news with her millions of Instagram followers to help spread the importance of early detection. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast newsroom. We'll have another episode of The Update for you later on.